An 80-year-old woman, lonely in her old age, made it a habit to visit the neighborhood basketball court every day to watch the younger folks play. But one day, she was suddenly mocked and humiliated by a group of thugs.
Yeah, I bet any pussy sounds good right now.
Strangely, she didn't get angry. Instead, she stepped forward, pulled one of them close, and gave him a kiss, right on the mouth. The move instantly infuriated the thug.
You fucking bitch! Ow!
But this old lady wasn't someone to mess with. She fought back without hesitation. After the incident, she realized she could no longer show her face at the court. So she came up with a clever new plan. She would rent out a room in her house, but only to men. Sure enough, it wasn't long before a handsome young man moved in. Wanting to make a good impression, the old lady began dressing up in front of the mirror every day, carefully applying lipstick in a girlish shade of red. She even started preparing breakfast for him, timing it so it was ready just as he woke up. What the young man didn't know, though, was that the coffee spoon he used each morning had already been in her mouth.
Fresh hot coffee. Thanks.
Watching him sip coffee so naturally, the old lady blushed like a schoolgirl. When she found out he was a huge sports fan, she immediately bought a new TV and placed it in the corner of the living room, telling him he was welcome to watch games 24/7 whenever he wanted. Despite all her not-so-subtle attention, the young man remained completely oblivious. He just thought she was a warm, enthusiastic landlady. Then one day, while the young man was out, the old lady quietly slipped into his room. She greedily picked up his toothbrush and savored the lingering scent on it. Just as she was caught up in the moment, the young man suddenly returned. Thankfully, she quickly pretended she was just changing the bed sheets, which kept him from getting suspicious.
You don't have to do that.
Later that afternoon, while he was watching a game, an egg suddenly splattered against the window. Turns out, the same punks who had humiliated the old woman had come looking for her again. The young man saw the whole thing and, without hesitation, stormed outside and warned them to leave her alone, or he'd throw hands every time he saw them. Little did he know, that moment completely won over the old woman's heart. She fell head over heels for this strong, manly young man. Determined to start fresh and leave the past behind, she took her late husband's urn and dumped it straight into the trash. But just then, the young man returned home. Not noticing the urn, he casually tossed a crumpled receipt into the trash can on top of it. Curious, the old woman assumed the paper must contain some secret. Once he left again, she dug it out, only to find it was just a bar tab. Still, she treated it like a priceless keepsake and lovingly tucked it away in her diary.